Hello, good morning, everyone. Friend over here at Blaster Works, and another Sunday, another day for trash talk. Now, this is my last week of May, and I just realized that this morning before I started this video that I didn't do June's journal yet. And I was scrambling around trying to find some stuff for June, which I have over here. So at least I got it kind of set up in my mind. Just have to do a little bit of tweaking to put that together. So today, I don't know. I think I will just show you everything, and then make my page off camera, and then also make the journal. Maybe do the journal on camera. I don't know. You know me. I'm all over the place. Also, drinking my coffee out of my new Sunday coffee mug. Isn't that cute? So this will only be used on Sundays while I do trash talk. It has this little area back here. I think I'm going to paint and then put on I have this glaze that is dishwasher safe that I can put on over it. Because my coffee mugs, I wash by hand anyway. And I'm going to be honest, I normally just rinse them out and wash them periodically as needed. But I usually just rinse them out right away. But isn't that cute? So that's one of my newest things that I got for myself because I couldn't resist. Take a sip of my coffee because it's getting cold. Anywho. All right, so let's just go over my trash real quick. Oh yeah, I still got to do that too. I did ride my bike. I did put my bike. Okay, that I just got to put the little cart there. And then on the 19th, I drove. Why? Oh, because I wanted to because I had chores to do, so I wanted to just get home early. So I don't have a stamp for that, so I just didn't stamp it. But let's see. So in my pocket, since it's the end of the month, or going into the end of the month, I need to empty those out and figure out what I'm going to do with this. This I think I'm going to use for my June cover because I'm using my egg carton for the cover. These will just move over or put in into my stash. I still kind of want to use that in the trash journal somewhere because it says Sunday best, but maybe I'll move that over. I'll just move these both over to June. And then in here, I did get the newest grocery store flyer. Which is actually just for the week. You know, it's all the deals and stuff, but that's good enough. It still kind of shows you what kind of prices there are. So I'm going to fold this up to fit into here, and then that'll go in there. So let me just put that to the side. The page we are working on is, and you guys probably, by the time I get this uploaded, will see my journal card. And this is my journal card for the week coming up from the Divas Challenge. So that's cool. Plenty of room to write on. And then this is my page. So this is the end of the May, and which is kind of cool because it says art in, obviously it's 3D, but you can't see the D, but it's art in 3D. And not that this is 3D, but you know, it has like the wings, and then I did add shadowing, but this was all before I realized that this is the page that it was going on. But I'm not sure if I'll put it on this side or this side. I don't know yet, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. What a coincidence, you know what I mean? So then here's my trash that I'm going to decorate my pages with. I have a lot of stickers. So Cottonelle, and it seems like this week is all toiletries and cleaning. So we have the Cottonelle. We have, this is from the Comet cleaner. I did have to get more deodorant, and now I make my own deodorant, but I also go through, there's a piece of hair on there. I rotate deodorants, so I don't use my deodorant every day. I just use it maybe every third day or fourth day, and then I have other different deodorants that I go through. So that one I needed though. This is, hold on, let me get this one off. This is just a to-go thing for the restaurant. We got food to go last week, and it is that one that's right down the street that I told you about. Hubby loves it. We go at least once a week now. I thought the week before, I thought we weren't, because it was like already Saturday and he didn't say anything. So I thought, oh, okay, we're not going to go this week. But yeah, Saturday he said, hey, can we get the rice and chicken? so I did. And then this week again, we got it again. In fact, when I was leaving, the girl said, see you next time. So she kind of recognizes me now, but I told her she would. I told her, I said, yeah, you're probably going to start seeing me a little more often, but I got sticky stuff on here. I have Oh no, this isn't not. I had one that has eucalyptus oil on it. Oh, I think I already threw it in the trash. Let me put this just to get the sticky stuff off. But anyway, so this is my snacks. I finally finished this one. It was good. I will go get this one again. Um, it is light and crispy. There's no filling on the inside, which is kind of disappointing. Like I feel like they should fill it with some coffee flavored something, but that's okay. Less sugar, right? So it is a tube. Ooh, it smells good, but strong. Um, yeah, so this is good. I will get that again. This is new toothpaste I'm trying. So we'll see how that goes. I got some gloves so I could use that. Remember, I got that pumice stone, so I can use that for my toilet. I still have to do that. I'll probably do that today, but I got gloves for that. And then this is yesterday. We went to lunch. I actually got out of the house. It did something. Hubby decided to stay home, but I was meeting up with my stepmom and my cousin, and so we had lunch at this place. And so I grabbed this bacon broil. It was okay. It was pretty good. It was just more the visiting with family that was the highlight there. The food was good though, and I got some dessert to go for me and hubby, even though he's trying to cut back on sugar, but he said go ahead and bring him something. So I got him the peach raspberry pie, and I got myself a coconut pineapple cake. Both, I'm assuming his was good because it was empty this morning, the container, and then mine was good too. So yeah, it was a nice visit. I really enjoyed myself. And then my cousin, the funny story on that is my cousin is local. He lives in Cerritos, which is not that far from here, like maybe a 15-minute drive, and we never see each other unless someone comes into town and we and it's like years, we'll go years without seeing each other. And that's our joke because they always tell us, like Sherry will say, you guys really need to visit each other more often, and we're always like, yeah, we will, and then we never do. But that's our joke. But we know we love each other, so it's not a big deal. And he kept asking me, hey, do you know about this place? And I told him, dude, I don't go anywhere. I'm dull. I just go to work and home, to work and home. That's my thing. I don't go anywhere, so I don't know any places to eat or anything like that. So, except like, if I find something on my way, riding my bike. Okay, so this is something I bought. Check this out. I saw this when I was actually searching for the mug, and this came up, and it is a for your desk, like holds pens and all that kind of stuff. Isn't that cute? So I got that, and these are them, so you can see the size. Pretty cool. Little wheels that actually turn. Lid. How cute is that? So this will be added to my trash bin collection. So far that I have not. I don't have a big collection. I just have. If you guys remember, I have him, a vintage one, and then I have this one, which is what I put my finds in whenever I find stuff, which I actually finally emptied. So this can go now back on my desk. And I had done this. It had said property of something else when I bought it, but I just stamped B.laster Works on there. So that goes there. These will go back over here on my shelf in front of my trash talk journals. There we go. Right now they're just decoration, but I probably will use them for something. But anyways, so that's that. And then this is just the bag that my coffee came in. I ordered from this fundraising site for my grandson's basketball team. And this is the bag that came in. I'm not using the coffee bag yet because I'm still working on my Flip Farm coffee. So once that's empty and I empty my new coffee into the container, then I can use that bag, the coffee bag itself. But for now I have this. This might just be a part of the cover or something, So I just have that here. So I don't know if I'll use that today in my trash journal. This might just be part of the next of another trash journal in the future. All right, so let's put that over to the side, and that's it. As far as oh, and then we have the center page too. As far as this week, not much going on this week. Did have a disappointing week because I think I told you guys that we went to the neurologist and they did like a genetic testing, like a test swab on hubby to see if he has a certain I want to say disease or what, I don't know what you would call it, that they think the ailment that they think he has, but you have to test for it. And it takes like 6 weeks. So Thursday we were to go in and get the results for that. And they didn't have it because they didn't check all the boxes and cross the T's and dot the I's and all that kind of stuff. So now we have to wait another 6 weeks to find out if that's what he has. But the neurologist really, really, really thinks that's what he has, but he can't say so until we get the results back. But yeah, it's pretty frustrating, because you wait so long. I mean, 6 weeks is a long time to wait to find out is that what it is. And you guys know how long we have been waiting for something, like give us a bone, and we finally thought we were going to get the answers, and we didn't. So that was the frustrating part. But then the nice part of my week was having lunch with family. So that really did brighten up my week. That was a good ending to the week because I was really, really frustrated. So I'm going to glue this in. As you guys see, okay, hold on. As you see, I did add that around her so that she could get attention like her avocado friend. And then I did put a portal around the surface. So she's like coming in from somewhere. I don't know. She's probably like, what the heck? The heck's going on here? Oh, and then this guy, he stole the donut off the other girl's head. That's probably why she's like fuming. She's got these little fuming ring circles around her because Long Beach Parrot stole her donut. Okay, that's the story we're going with. So now I do want to add these guys because I think they fit pretty good here. What their story is, I don't know. They're just heroes, super dogs. They're just here to protect the little village. So I'm going to add them. And then I printed out, these are stickers. I printed out my Scrappy 8 because I always put my Scrappy 8 challenge result in the center. I did 2 different sizes to kind of make him look like a sign because it was, here's your sign. So there's like wood. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's like little wooden posts here. So I was thinking of putting it like it's a sign on the post. And this one would be too big. This one I think would only fit like if I put it in a corner or something. The only thing is, it looks like it's just there randomly, but there is a post there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but so I think that's what I'm going to do anyway. I mean, who's going to see this? Just someone in the future, maybe, and they're going to think I'm weird anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think I'll just put it there. I don't know, maybe that post on there like that, and then put these guys down here. So I'll do that off camera, but and then that'll be the end of that. That'll be the center, and then May will be done after I finish decorating with this stuff over here, and then that's so cool. This really turned out really cool. I really impressed with that one. Pat myself on the back. And I do have this scrap, but the scrap was too big to put in the center page. That's what I was going to tell you guys too, is I have little fly stamp right here. So I think I'm going to also stamp him in the center because I did have something from each challenge. Unfortunately, I don't have any scrap, like I said, except for the fly to add to the center here. Unless I go in my trash and get like remnants from his wing, because I think I have some remnants from that I could put down. I could do that too and then stamp the fly on top of it. So I may do that. I mean, is it in this trash or is it in the trash I just threw out? It might just be in the I didn't throw it all the way out. It's in the kitchen by the door, but I might have to dig through there like a trash digger, and get that out. Yeah. All right. So that's, forgot to tell you that. So that's going to be added to the center of that. And then May will be done and I'll just sew it up and be ready to go. So then now, all right, so these need to be moved over into June. So let's scooch that over. Or actually, let's put that out of the way over here. All right. So then I have June, which remember I had that and I wanted to use that as a cover. I thought that would be a good cover, which I think it is. And I kind of folded it to where it has, I don't know what that's called, but the what is that again? Jesus Christ. The spine, jeez Lord. The spine is, has a little bit of room in there like that. So what I'm going to do is for the back page is use my temporary license plate, and I will probably staple and double side tape that onto there like so. Actually, I should do that now. So that'll be the back page like that. And then actually I'll just do it. And I'll just be quiet in some spots. That way I can fast forward. I kind of told you guys everything about my week already anyway. So I guess there's really not much more. Wait a minute. This is going to go like that. Oh, actually, I kind of want to. Do I want to put that on the front? No, I'll do it like that. That way I can see California. Okay. Choose the fatter one. What was I going to say? I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. Let me just get this on here. I was doing it the wrong way. Alrighty. Ooh, forgot about that. Have to put some over that. Let's put some tape over that. And okay, done. Now, usually first page is a pocket, and so that'll go in there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it as a pocket this way or on the top. I feel like I should open the top because you can fit longer stuff in there like this. So if I had something like this, I couldn't fit it in that way, you know. So I think I'm going to tape this up. I'll keep this tape on here, and this is from Happy Mail from Cree. And then I'll just cut along the top, I think. Yeah, just on the one side. That side will stay closed. That probably needs to be glued down. Let's glue it down. Use a stick glue. Okay. And I could even put it this way, and then that will be covered up later, yeah, with more stuff. So I'll do that. And then let's just cut along the top here. There we go. And this will be page 1. Now, I also wanted to go ahead and use June of that calendar, the June. So because it's so big, I'll have to put some of that onto there and the rest onto here. So I'll glue that like that. So let's do that now. And this is kind of glossy. Should I sand it? I wonder if that'll help. I sand this a little bit and then glue it. I don't know how I did the other ones, but I'm going to try that. Let's just try sanding it to take some of that gloss off, and without going through the paper. All right, let's hope that works. And then we'll do a double-sided, or I mean a glue stick. Let's see, 1/2 inch from everything else. Let's put it over here. Okay. So, scooch it down a little bit. All right, hopefully that stays. And then, of course, this is going to have to go onto this page. I don't know if I should glue that yet, though, until I sew it all in, because this might be kind of like over there. yeah, I'll wait. I won't glue this down yet. I'll wait until the very end, and then I'll glue it down, because everything usually is separated until I do it. And since this one has a little spine, I don't want to glue it in yet, or yeah, glue it down yet. All right, so that's that. All right, and then these are my other pages, just a blank page. Now this comes from, and it was longer. This comes from an art book, and what it is, it's like they have a print of the art that you can. It's like a photo paper, so it's glossy. And I usually will get these books, and then I just take out all the pictures, and then I just use the paper. It's pretty good paper later, and I use the photos and stuff too. I don't know where this one is, but so I'm just using the paper from that. So that'll be the next page. And then for color, I found this. So this is going to be my center page. I might need to, it looks pretty, like it may tear after a while, so I might need to put some washi tape along here. I'll probably do it on this side. But isn't that cool? So I'll make this the center page, and then this will be a page. So that'll go in there, and then that'll be it. So then it'll be my pocket, and then this will be week 1. This will be week 2. We'll have our center page. Week 3, week 4, and then any extra we can put back there. All right. So now, when I said I was probably going to use this on the cover, I think I'm going to use it to cover up some of this. Not that it's bad, and I don't want the beak to go over because it'll end up getting squished, but I think I'll just put it like that. And then I can also put June on here so that it doesn't get lost in this, because this is very busy over here. So yeah, so let's glue that down. I think it'd be safe to use glitter glue on this. And then I still need to go through my letters, which I won't do I'll do that off camera also, so as not to bore you guys. But I'll find the letters for June, to spell out June, and then put it on my little chicken. I like it when things work out like this. Like I was going to use this as a belly band in the journal, like in May. I was really trying because it's orange and, pretty cool looking. I couldn't find a place to use it, and then it happens that I'm using an egg carton for my cover for June, so it's like perfect. And it's also serving a purpose by just covering up this little piece right here a little bit. There we go. Nice. All right. So, and then let's see. Oh, I kept this in case I wanted to, because I don't have like Monday. Not that I need it. I know it's Sunday, Monday, whatever. But I was thinking maybe putting it across here. What do you guys think? That'll work, huh? Yeah, let's do it. I'll just use, because again, glossy, I'll just use a piece of tape all the way across. That'll work. Well, maybe the bigger one. No, because then I might risk having some of that overlap. Okay, I'll just use a small one. And then I can... And then I think I'm done with this. How far am I on my video? Yeah, I'm almost at about 30 minutes, and then I'll speed it up. I always speed my videos up because I know I talk slow. So I always speed them up anyway. Just, it kind of helps shorten the video too. All right. Oop, almost put it on upside down. There we go. Flip that off. All right. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but good enough. All right. Let's put that up there. And so June, I'm going to go find that. But I'll be back. I'm going to make my page for the week, put June on here, and then I'll check back in. All right. So hold on. All right, you guys, I am finishing up here. I am just stamping my planner for next week. And I'll show you guys what I did. All right, that's cool. All right. and what I'm going to do with the planner. So the planner right now is going to be loose, but once I'm done, I am going to adhere it to this like that, and it's going to become a flip, like so. That'll add a little bit of decoration to the back also, but I'm not going to do that right away. In fact, I need to make sure this kind of bends a little bit better. I did put some clear gesso over this because this is kind of glossy, and it won't dry the ink if it's too glossy. And then I also sanded here. That's why I have the markings, so I could glue it because this is also kind of glossy. So then I'm going to use glue to glue that on there. All right. So I just decorated this back page with all the stickers and stuff like that. The trash can. I used part of the trash can packaging as a pocket on this side to hold my fly. Packaging was very, very thick, so I had to peel off the layers on the back, being careful not to ruin the image. But that's what I did there. I have the cocoa roll. I have the little guy here, just chilling out, and that's that. And then I added the menu from yesterday's lunch to last week, since that happened last week. Let's go to the center page. All right, so the center page. I added the sign on top of this piece of wood, this post right here. So I added the sign there. I added my fly here. And what I did was I found a scrap where I was testing the paint, excuse me, to see how it would look. So I took a piece of that and I just stamped it with a fly stamp, cut it out and glued it, and drew the legs on because I wasn't about to cut around the legs. Added our little pups on the bottom. And I think that was it for the center. So this one is ready to just be bound and filed away once I'm done with next week. And I journal and add my planner to the back of that. These are getting kind of, I got to watch it because these are getting kind of chunky. Here I am trying to keep them thin, but I'm not doing a very good job at it. All right, put that away real quick, and then I'll show you June. All right, so June's journal is ready to go. Okay, so there's the egg carton, the guy you saw me put on. So I found the letters for June. And then, like I said, I'm not going to glue this down yet. And then I made the mistake. I shouldn't have cut, in case you guys do something similar. I cut across here so that I could make it a pocket, but I should have just left it and cut just down on the edges and then folded down like I did here. So I lost some space there. I mean, it's not detrimental or anything like that, but still. And then once I put it all together at the end of the month, when I glue this calendar part down, I will just put a little bit in here. I'll kind of leave this open like that. All right, so then this goes back in here. No, back in here. And we are ready now for June, which will be next Sunday. And I kind of like making these journal cards every week. But I don't know if there's any challenges in June. I'll have to look around and see prompts or anything like that that I can use to make a journal card, because I kind of liked it. It was kind of fun. And it was a little stressful because I had to get it done before the week started. But, it's not, I can handle it. But yeah, I liked it. It's just that it added a lot of thickness because I was using thick stuff. So maybe if I make like thinner cards or whatever. But anyway, that is it for Trash Talk today. I hope everyone is having a fabulous week. And if you celebrate Memorial Day or if you have it off, unlike me, I have to go to work, but that's okay. I'm going to ride my bike because there won't be hardly any traffic, which I love. I miss working on Saturdays because that's what I liked about Saturdays was hardly any traffic. But yeah, so if you are having a celebration tomorrow, like a barbecue or get together or something, or a memorial, to celebrate, just be safe, have fun, and eat good food. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys on the next video. Love y'all. Tschüss.